A family scammed out of their super. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at this article discussing, well, a single mother loses half her superannuation in a sophisticated investment scam. Well, I think Alex is pulling stretching it a bit far, calling it sophisticated. Now, I want to draw your attention to a few things. This is a scammy ad for Mr. Beast. That's complete rubbish. It's a scam. It's on YouTube. We see them all the time. You've got Elon Musk ads all the time appearing. I made the mistake. Often I will have my earphones in and I'm working and I've got, listening to stuff. And if a YouTube video will stop or an ad will come on when I'm working, I can't get to it. And I have to listen to some of these stupid ads. They're just atrocious. And, well, people fall for it. Elon Musk has even called it out. And YouTube is, well, they've got the ads. They continue to appear. When we had the lockdowns and just so many people flooded to YouTube because they were stuck at home, these ads just appeared more and more and more. You'd have several of them just before a video and after a video. It was just crazy. And people are falling for these things. That's the problem. So let's have a look at this. So a single mother has lost more than half the superannuation she shares with her family after scammers stole her money through no fault of her own. Now this is because, well, we'll read about it here. Alice, who has a 5-year-old daughter, works as an accountant in Perth and shares a Commonwealth Bank self-managed superannuation fund with 3 of her family members. The woman in her late 30s was alarmed when she received a panic call from her older brother in May. A cyber criminal had drained $20,000 from the fund, sending it to Binance, cryptocurrency exchange, where it was then sent out of the network into an anonymous account. Yes, there you go. Basically, most of the money, the assets in there, is mostly mine, she told news.com.au. Well, why did you have... I guess you want to get efficiencies. It's more cost effective to having it all together with the family. But I mean, come on. $20,000 is a lot of money to get scammed out of. Alice tried to remain calm and thought it would be a fairly easy process to get the money back. But it has since all vanished into thin air with no chance of recovery. Now, doesn't Binance have KYC, know your client, or was it through small amounts? It's been a long time since I've actually jumped on that exchange. You'll have to let me know in the comments. But you think they'd know. But I guess once it goes into crypto, you can send it to Tornado Cash, which has now been shut down, and that's what people have been using to wash their money. She partly blames the Commonwealth Bank and Binance for being too slow to respond. So Alice's brother fell for a cryptocurrency scam from a group called Tower Bridge. Now, this isn't really... I wouldn't call it sophisticated. So, I was reassured multiple occasions. So he was screwed over, the poor guy. The saga began when, like many Australians, Alice's brother, a tradie in his 40s, was inspired to jump onto the cryptocurrency bandwagon. And we have seen article after article from news.com.au and other media outlets just talking up crypto. And this is the problem, guys. It is so easy to get scammed in crypto, and the paths on and off are difficult for normies to manage. If you've got very little computer skills, you're going to fall for it. But have a look here how we got really scammed. A few months ago, he spotted a Facebook advertisement appearing to show television host David Koch. Now, that alone should just be a warning sign, regardless of if it's a scam. If Koshi's pushing something, he's been associated with scammers in the past, hasn't he? I mean, he's Kosh. Who trusts him? Do the masses trust him? Spurking a cryptocurrency trading platform called Tower Bridge, the Perth tradesman piled $3,500 into the venture. But when he tried to get the cash out, some of his Tower Bridge cryptocurrency, he had trouble doing so. Yeah, if it's not your keys, it's not your wallet. But, I mean, a normie like that, he's got no idea. He's falling for a bloody Koshi ad on Facebook. And there it is. So it shows you. Facebook is allowing these scam ads as well. YouTube is allowing these scam ads as well. And these scammers will pay for it. or they will use other hacked accounts to pay for it and run the ads. I had one of my Facebook pages hacked. I don't know how. They got into a control. They made themselves administrators of a group that I'd run for networking, and I'd done a few advertisements on it, so it was still hooked up to my PayPal. Now, and they just put all these ads everywhere, and they drained my PayPal account, and then they were starting to take money out of my real account. And they'd had all these ads set up for like $40,000 worth of ads. I contacted PayPal. They'd do nothing. I contacted Facebook. They had their processes to go through, but until they intervened, these ads will keep appearing and keep draining my PayPal account. I ended up having to contact my bank and putting a credit card stop on PayPal so that they couldn't withdraw any money out of my account. I blocked them. So there you go. I managed to get all the money back, and it was quite frustrating, but I still don't know how they got into it. They didn't take over my personal Facebook, none of that. They were administrators for a page that happened to have access to advertisement. So there you go. That can happen. He contacted Tower Bridge in May, saying he was struggling to withdraw funds. Yeah, the funds were gone once you sent them there, mate. That's the thing. It's all, yeah. Under the guise of assisting him, a so-called employee on the platform convinced him to download a program called AnyDesk, a remote access desktop application. They then took over his computer using the software and were able to access his online banking system, where he was already logged in. Oh, no. The scammers then opened the family's shared super account, and the tradie watched helplessly as $20,000 was transferred out of the funds right before his eyes. Surely you could get on the phone to the bank while this is happening and saying, put a halt to that account. I guess it was be too slow, wouldn't it? It'd take time. So what did they do? They bought Bitcoin. Withdrawal wallet, spot wallet. So we got the address there. We got the address. I'm not going to copy and paste that in, but you can find out where it's gone. That's the scammer's address right there. You can link that to a person. You can find out who it was. At that point, he was freaking out, the man told his sister. The internet criminal controlling the man's computer quickly assured him the funds had been transferred in error and that they would give him the money back. Oh, boy. They told him they would return the funds via cryptocurrency, prompting the man to hand over login details to the account that he held with crypto trading platform Binance. What? What the? Oh, come on. Wait, did they use his Binance account to move it? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. No, they couldn't have. Did they? Alice's brother complied, and they did indeed put the money into his Binance account, but then quickly transferred it to another blockchain with tens of thousands of dollars of more in it, like the proceeds from other scams. In the days and weeks afterwards, Alice's brother was in a state of shock, and the role of recovering the money fell to her. He's taking it hard, she said. He couldn't think straight. It was like he'd been drinking. Yeah, I mean, the poor guy, he's just been completely screwed over entirely. Someone else just manipulated him. And a con artist, confidence talker. Oh, boy. First of all, please, this is from Binance. First of all, please know how deeply we regret that this has happened in today's world. Cryptocurrency is incredibly blah, blah, blah. It's liquid. Yeah, we know all that. An official investigation through authorities. So they used his account. Does that make it legit? Alice chased up the stolen money and was dismayed at what she found. We tried to discuss it with Binance. It was just on the online chat, she recalled. They told us there wasn't much chance that we were going to get anything back. So there was no point in calling because they wouldn't be able to tell us anything. Okay, stuff like this is why mainstream adoption of crypto is just going to be hammered and hammered and hammered. What normally would risk this? In a statement, Binance said it couldn't comment for privacy reasons and encouraged anyone who thought there had been a fraud victim to report it to local police. So if they put it in his account, well, no, he gave him his account logins. Why did he give him his account login for Binance? was also unhappy with the Commonwealth Bank, saying the $20,000 should never be allowed to leave without using two-factor authentication. Well, isn't that up to the brother to set it up? It's 20 grand. For some people, they'd find it terrible. She said, and if it's a shared family superannuation account, you would think that there should be multiple signatures required to move that money out of there. It's super. Or it's a joint account between family members. I argue that it should not have been set up like that. There are so many laws about being able to withdraw from a super fund. It's not his money to begin with, she added. The self-managed fund was a Commonwealth Direct Investment Account, which the bank advertised as helping customers grow your self-managed super fund while maintaining easy access to funds. Therefore, was not subject to the same restrictions as a normal super fund account. Because the scammers used his brother's Binance account, the money transfer bypassed the CBA's normal security protocols. So, wait. Did they transfer it from CBA to his account? To his Binance account? The transfer didn't require two-factor authentication because the Perth man had previously paid money from another of his personal accounts directly to his cryptocurrency account, and verification is only required for the first payment. So, wait a minute. He gave them access to his Binance account and they transferred the money there. Why wouldn't he hang up on them, go to his own Binance account, and then move the money back to the super fund? Poor guy, he's been done. He's been done. This will shake your confidence. Alice's brother also had increased his maximum spend to $20,000 a few months earlier. It's understood the bank is in discussion with Alice in what they insist is a goodwill payment, but what she claims she's entitled to in compensation. No, I don't think you are, to be honest. I wouldn't say that. In a statement, a CBA spokesperson said, if a customer notices an unusual transaction on their account, they should contact us immediately to report it. Once we have been made aware of suspicious activity on an account, we work closely with other banks to take action. And we do our best to recover the funds. Yeah, but you're not dealing with a bank, you're dealing with a crypto exchange. That's not a bank. And here you go. I mean, yeah. This is the thing. They're trying to piggyback on the goodwill people have for celebrities and stars and well-known business people. I don't know if Waleed Ali would pull in that many scammers, but I don't know, I guess there'd be some that'd be chucking money. The scam Alice and her brother fell victim to is one of many that sees scammers use fake celebrity endorsements online to convince Australians their crypto trading platforms are legitimate. Celebrities commonly featured in the scams include Koshi, wow, Virginia Trolley, I don't know who that is. Should I? Waleed, Chris Hemsworth, I know him. Nicole Kidman, she's still alive. Dick Smith, yep. Andrew Twiggy Forrest. Boost Juice founder Janine. I'm so not up with hip new culture, am I? I don't know who half they are. All these high-profile individuals do not have any link to fraudulent cryptocurrency investment schemes. Yeah, no, of course not. In fact, Mr. Forrest is taking Facebook to court for failing to prevent scammers misusing his name and image, while the Australian consumer watchdog, the ACCC, is also pursuing legal action. According to Scam Watch, so far this year, Australians have lost $243 million to investment scams, compared to $178 million for the entirety of 2021. That number is also expected to be a lot higher because not every scam victim reports their experience to Scam Watch. So, well, let's have a talk about this. Never, ever, ever, ever let anyone control your computer remotely. Never do it. Let them explain to you what to do over the phone. Old-fashioned. And if they're asking you to do stupid things, don't do it. I feel sorry for this guy. This has to be his confidence has to be smashed so badly. It was his own bloody account that they used. There's not really much more to say, is there? What do you reckon, guys? Let me know on this one. It's just sad. You need to be aware of it, and we need to highlight these issues. And like I said before, I've reported scams online. I've talked about them on my channel, and I just had Australian lawyers send me cease and desist letters threatening to sue me. The same lawyers in their letters telling people to watch out for internet scams. There you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. I want to draw your attention to two of my other channels, HeiseBIM and HeiseSays International. HeiseBIM, I discuss some of the tools I use as a professional architect and any other tutorial-related thing I want to share. And HeiseSays International, I discuss more international flavored news similar to this on a variety of topics. Check it out if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. If you want to support us, there are a few ways you can. Financially via YouTube or Patreon, using our referral links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve or AussieBroadband, buying our merch, or calling us if you need an architect. Take care, everyone, and damn. Feel sorry for this guy. Just don't trust them, okay? It's all scams, all of it. Just mine your own bloody crypto, okay? Buy a graphics card and mine it. It'll be slower and less efficient, but it's your keys and your wallet.